Okay, what was the...
That's not Jag. That's her, her captain.
We'll see. With the command center? But the Jag guys will...
Is there an office you think maybe we can step into so we can
They probably
hear each
have.
other?
They probably have this back area.
Please?
Well, hopefully they don't charge me extra because having the kids here after 6, they charge extra.
I would hope not. You're right. Sometimes daycare can be a little on.
Okay, so that makes...
Well,
that
it's
makes
already
better sense,
218.
That, I mean, you know, I'm giving him a hard time for not being truthful to me.
And you understand we're not trying to give you a hard time.
I understand.
As much information as we can. Make the informed decision that I was telling you about.
Yes, sir. You guys have to do your investigation.
Let's go in there.
We can go in? Okay. Okay. Whew, chocolate slip. Okay.
We're playing with the toys.
I know. It's hard though. They have good toys in here. You want me to sit here?
Oh my.
Is that okay?
Watch your head.
Or am I using another space?
No, you can have a seat.
Right here? Okay. Oi! Oi vey! You fall right into this thing.
Yeah, kids, here's I'm out here.
I understand.
So it seems like it's been crazy.
It's been a long day.
So, I always like to start out. Me personally, I always like to start out like, basically, what's going on? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm telling my story over again.
I know, but
Well, the long and short of it is to backfill some space. My wife today felt that, and her psychiatrist or her medical professional that she's seeing for counseling, determined that she should be admitted for inpatient.
okay.
I went to support. So I was driving back from the VA, came and said, I want to be there for my wife. So I met with her and she said, hey, they're wanting to, I'm wanting to do inpatient. I said, okay, we have a battle plan.
Right.
Huh?
Wife, I just want to make sure I'm tracking. So your wife wanted to do inpatient.
Yes, my wife wants, so her wish is to go to Georgetown or Rock Springs again. She liked that facility. She liked the treatment she received there, and she went there before, so she's wanted to go back there again. She says she's got anxiety because she feels she felt like, based on the conversation that her and I had, or that they had, that she was going to, not be able to fight her, non-judicial punishment. She just wants the medical board out.
Okay. So your wife's a service member too.
Yes, I'm a veteran.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm a spouse. So I went to support. As we were talking, as things are going on, a lot of people are asking me, okay, well, what do your kids have daycare? I'm like, well, that's none of your business. So I'm like, what business do they have with my daycare? What my daycare situation is. So me being the critical thinker I am, thinks like, okay, well, somebody's gonna come try and take my kids. That was my mentality. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna let somebody come take my kids without, me being there to argue about it. So Maria's like, well, here's what I told the psychologist. I told her that on Monday we had an argument, which we did. We had an argument when she got home, and she felt that she wanted to kill herself. Okay? She was looking for the gun but couldn't find it because I locked it away and hid it. And I separated the bullets from the gun. So I hid it, and she couldn't find it, so she got mad, and we sat up and we talked for 3 hours. Talking about our marriage because it's been dissipating based on her behaviors. And not just her behaviors, my behaviors too, to be fair. My behaviors include trying to be reclusive, working on my books, and being just argumentative, about things, just because she wants to go out all the time, like we can't because of finances, so I was just like, I gave her an ultimatum because she took another soldier to help get him get a car on that Monday after work, and I'm like, this is egregious. I'm like, I just want to spend time with you. You know, we keep helping this other kid when we don't have money to spend for you gas or go anywhere. So I told her simply this. I said, I want to move and I want to be out by October 11th, which is the last day I teach at Vista. So I'm like, I want to move me and the kids away because you have things that you need to sort out. Okay? She got really upset with that, came home, wanted to commit suicide, and I said, I don't feel good either because I don't feel good about you going around out and being with other people, other men, while I'm trying to be at home with the kids and support us, our family. So I was like, I said, that's where I'm at. I want to go, and I want you to let me go. I told her that. I said, I want you to let me go. She's like, this is why I'm suicidal. I'm dealing with all this shit. And to be fair, it was in hindsight being 2020, it was very unfair for me to put her in that situation because she had been dealing with command issues. Like she's facing non-judicial punishment from her commander because she cussed about the way they were treating her at the command. So they're trying to bring her up on disrespect of a commissioned officer. She's upset about that. She's tired of fighting. She wants to just med-pross it out. But her commander is saying, we want to chapter you out. And they threatened her with, we want to take away your pay. We want to chapter you out with no benefits. That's what she wants. That's what the company commander said to her. So for me, like I said, hindsight being 2020, to give her this ultimatum or to say, hey, I want to move me and the kids away, put her in a very vulnerable situation. But I also felt sick because I was like, I'm tired of the egregious behavior of her going out and being with other people and not coming home at a decent hour and helping me with the kids. I felt like I was facing a one-man show, right? So, and I told her, I said, I don't feel good either. I felt like, I told her, I said, I felt like going to work out. I felt like going to punch a bag. I felt like going to be kind of masochistic in the sense that I want to do things that are painful to me in the sense that it's working out. It's in the physical nature because I'm a physical person, Go run, go, hit the bag, go lift weights. I mean, I'm grossly out of shape. So me running 10 minutes is like what I was talking about. Not anything damaging in any other sort of way. So to be fair to her, the only mention of the gun was she was looking for it, and I said, you know what, I hid it. And I said I felt like, like I had to hide the gun because I knew exactly where her mindset was when she was coming home. So I felt like I had to hide the gun and put it in somewhere and secure it without the bullets. So that's what I did. I never ever once ever said that I was going to hurt myself or the children.
And then where were the kids and all this?
They're asleep. The kids are asleep. Like we were arguing 8, 9 o'clock. They're already in bed. And they were sleeping in our room and we were arguing in the other room. In the spare room. So, during her meeting with her psychologist or whatever, they interpreted it as me trying to hurt myself and that I had suicidal ideation when I don't. And they're trying to make that determination now, whether or not I'm in the right mental state, which I perfectly am, because what I want to do. Well, so here's a little backtrack. What they also want is they want me to relinquish my firearm. My property, my firearm. I don't want to relinquish it to the command because I don't trust them with firearms. They could be Army, they could be military. I still don't trust them. It's my firearm. So I made the plan with my wife and my twin brother that I was going to drive up to Chicago, leave my firearm with him, with a trusted person that I want to be trusted with, and then have my kids stay with my twin brother until my mom can come get the kids and take them with her to Idaho.
Up in Chicago.
No, my brother lives in Chicago. I wanted my mom to come from Idaho to come get them. So I felt like the safest place for my kids is with my mom.
that plan kind of hashed out?
While I was at the hospital with my wife.
That was today?
Today. Well, so what happened today also is they beat me home. So I was trying to drive home so I can get things together to come get the kids to go to Chicago. They beat me home, and they being the MPs, my wife, and her damn near whole chain of command. The law enforcement there wouldn't let me in my own home, wouldn't let me enter my home because the firearm isn't there. I said, they're detaining me without law. But there's no law precedent saying, hey, they can detain me outside of my home other than officer safety, which isn't a thing. It's not a law. It's made up by them because they want to feel secure, but fuck everybody else, right? That's my mentality. Anyways, so I went to say, hey, I told them, like, is it okay with the BC, the battalion commander, that I take my weapon? Because they're not letting her come home until the firearm's not there or in their possession. And the battalion commander said, no, we want it in our possession at the command. And I don't trust that. So I said, my wife's going to stay here. I'm going to go to Chicago. I'm going to drop off my weapon and the kids to my twin brother because he's on leave, till my mom gets there. She can fly them out to Idaho. I was going to come back and be with my wife and teach and wait till this all comes to an end. That's honestly the battle plan. Never once did I say, hey, I'm going to do harm to myself, my kids, or anybody else. So that's where we're at. I literally came here and wanted to take my kids and then start going on up to Chicago. Our plan was to stay in a hotel and then drive the rest of the way the next day.
And then was this a plan that you talked over with your wife too? Or?
With my wife, yes. With my wife and my twin brother. It was a cohesive battle plan. And then my mom, I was trying to get her the skinny on it, but
what's your brother's name?
Steven.
Is that Steven with the V or PH?
V.
Same last name, Roach?
Yeah.
What's a good number for him?
801-388-7123.
And your mom?
Her phone number? It's a 208 number. I have to look it up.